Finally, I have finished and published a video game. Kart. It was November of 2020, and I had just graduated with a mechanical engineering degree. And since I spent more time learning to code rather than getting internships, I had no job, no money, and even considered joining the Navy so that I can be a seaman. Fast forward, since I liked to code and I needed money, I learned how to build websites and video games. Then I decided to make an engineering calculator so that I could use my degree for something useful. The only issue was making something like that was way more complicated than I anticipated, and I was already so tired of watching all of these damn tutorials. So without watching any more tutorials, I built my own bootleg version of this project on Unity. But with little experience, I had no idea what I was even doing and procrastinated working on this. Eventually, I showed my working prototype to a friend, and they thought it was a game. So then I just went with it, thus beginning my journey as a video game software After thinking over it a bit, I decided that I was no longer interested in being a fellow seaman. Maybe in the next life. As for my now video game, a lot of changes needed to be made, so I did what most expert developers would do. I wrote even more garbage code. Since I already had a custom-made grid that doesn't even work, I was trying to make my own Bad Piggies clone so that I can recycle this project. This is also around the time I messed with art. I'm no artist, and all I have is a mouse, and it's even missing the battery cover, so I occasionally have to push the battery back in whenever it falls out. I severely punished my brain trying to get these Tetris blocks to stick together by using an unnecessary amount of joints, which led to me questioning my competence as an engineer. The pain, the suffering, the headaches, when will it all go away? Why do I keep punishing myself? I have a 9-to-5 job now. I don't even have to do this. That's it. I quit. I don't want to work on this anymore. Oh, wait a minute. I'm working on a computer. A computer. That means I can just cheat physics. Aha! It was time to kick these stupid ass joints to the curb. And I finally got the connecting the square thingy to work. Eventually, I lost interest in making my own Bad Piggies clone, so I came up with something I liked. A 2D mouse-drawn Minecraft Tetris Mario Kart. Yes, this is it. My redemption. A new challenge awaits. At some point, I needed to take a break from this project, so I did my very first game jam for the GMTK 2021 Game Jam. I worked with some cool people to make this game about a girl who is a serial killer and is also a necromancer who accidentally brings back all of her ex-boyfriend that she killed. And now they want revenge, but if you kill any of them, you lose some of your health. Anyways, now my game looks much better, and you can play it now on itch.io, link in the description below. We even have Rocky and Plank and Dexter's from Dexter's Lab in this game. I mean, come on. There was also a lot more other stuff that I wanted to add, but because I already spent too much time on this project and the code is just plain garbage, I'm ready to move on to the next thing. And just as a memoir to my original calculator idea, I added a dynamic stat system. So if you add this block, oh look, it changes. The only limit to your imagination in this game is a 5x5 grid that I just don't feel like updating. But once you ignore the ugly parts of this garbage, masterpiece, it's actually pretty fun, and I had a lot of fun making it. It's kind of like this one time I baked flan and it looked horrendous, and maybe it was a little raw, but hey, it was absolutely delicious.